lock and load, Allen Pounds. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. Yeah. Where we lock and load, Allen Pounds. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. Yeah. Where we lock and load, Allen Pounds. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. Yeah. Welcome everyone to another edition of the Allen Pounds Show Wednesday night. Locked and loaded show for y'all today. Let me bring in the panel for the evening. It's been a minute for my brother, Mr. Brian Morgan. Thank you for coming in, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
He's back. He's back. Mr. KC himself, Mike Miller in the building. What's good?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
And a regular Mr. Victor Legrone in the building. What's good?
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Look, man, I want to jump it off with the Tua and Brian Flores story, man. Tua went on an interview with the Dan Le Batard show and had an interview and talked about his experience with Brian Flores as the coach. And he kind of went in. And if you remember, Brian Flores had a big issue with Miami. I think he sued them for discrimination. They talked about they wanted him to throw games and all types of stuff. And that happened. And then, you know, Mike McDaniel comes in and he's flourishing now. But he sat down with Dan Le Batard, had an interview, and now Mike and Brian Flores is now in Minnesota as defensive coordinator. But I want to play what he said, and then I'm show you the response that Brian Flores had. And we're just going to break down this video, and I want to know y'all thoughts. So here's the video with Dan Le Batard, courtesy of the Dan Le Batard show.
How did that get learned, though? That had to be hard with a coach before that perhaps didn't believe in you the way that this one does.
But I think that's where you get that opportunity to really understand the difference, right? You have someone that doesn't believe in you, and you see how you are. Then you have someone that does believe in you, and then you can see the growth there.
So that's just a quick interview where he was talking about a coach that believe in you and then a coach that don't believe in you. And I would say this before I put up what Brian Flores responded to. I don't like that he's putting all the onus on the coach. Like I understand where he's coming from, but at a certain point, you have to take responsibility yourself. You know, he can't put, just because the coach believed in me, now I'm flourishing, but a coach that didn't believe in me, I couldn't flourish. What about your end of the bargain? Am I tripping for that take, or is it all about the coach believing in you? Vic, I'm gonna come to you first, bro. What do you think about what he just said, real quick?
I mean, he had to take ownership of improving as a player on himself. Absolutely, I do agree with you on that part. But, bro, it's a little bit more deeper that I know about this story that I want to share with y'all. Like, y'all know, man, around draft time, Miami Dolphins wanted the Los Angeles Chargers quarterback, Justin Herbert. The owner wanted Tua. Ownership outruled Flores. So Flores took all that resentment and all that out on Tua, bro. So he was just in a situation where, bro, being honestly, man, your head coach, man, is just riding you, dogging you, even when you probably are doing something right in practice. That's just a toxic environment, bro, for somebody to be in, bro. So I can't get on board with you treating your quarterback that way. I just can't.
So this is another part of what he said. Tua said, if you woke up every morning and I told you that you suck at what you did, that you don't belong doing what you do, that you shouldn't be here,
that this guy should be here, that you haven't earned this right, you start to actually believe that. So that's another part of what he said, that he was being told every day by Brian Flores that he sucked, don't belong here. After seeing that, Brian, what's your thoughts for that and the interview that you just seen?
Yeah, I think that I just think it's unfortunate, Tua had to endure those things. I don't want to say it's all on the coach, but in this sport, if your coach doesn't back the quarterback, that could just be a terrible situation, a lame duck situation for someone. So I totally understand that Tua would flourish in a situation where the coaches believes in him. So, but I think there needs to be something. I like that Flores took ownership for his mistakes. And he's willing to improve. So,
Right.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Hopefully he doesn't make those same mistakes over there in Minnesota where he's at now.
Yeah. Mike, after seeing the video and that quote from Tua, man, what's your thoughts on that?
Man, I told you when I listened to it, I said, man, that's deep. But at the same time, I think that will affect him. Like you said, he could be talented, and I got a job to do. But if you ride me and not in a good way, negative, man, I'm not gonna respond. As well. Then Mike McDaniels come in and boosting him up, good or bad. Like, hey, let's get better. Sure. Tua threw for 5,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? I mean, great.
Oh, he done went low. Your volume went low, bro. Your volume went low.
Can you hear me
No,
now?
not really.
Okay, all right. But let me try to get.
It's coming back now. It's coming back now.
Okay. Well, it's
Yeah,
probably because it's connected to the car. You left the trunk open. But I just think, man, the coach do have a big influence on you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you talented or not. So, I mean, I don't know, Flores. I don't know what he had with Tua though, but he talk about every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day.
Come on, man. Like, you think it was every day though? Every day he just getting up to it. You suck. To it every day. You suck. You suck.
I mean, maybe not every single day, every single practice, but maybe, hey, out of 5 practices, he was owning 3 out of the 5. That's
already
still a lot.
Already, that's a lot. But let me ask you this, Vic, you older, from the older generation, more of the tough love. A lot of coaches would say, I'm on you the toughest because I believe in you the most. Could it been some of that? Could it been so like, yo, I believe in you, but I'm tough on you the most because I believe in you. I mean, back in the older generation, they was tougher on players.
In certain situations, Al, it could definitely be tough love. Definitely could be. But in this situation, bro, he rode Tua because Tua wasn't Justin Herbert. Period. He rode Tua because Tua wasn't Justin Herbert, bro. Period. Point blank. He was infatuated with the guy, and when it didn't go his way, he took with his beef out with ownership on the quarterback.
Yeah. And
because you see later on, like you said, I was gonna bring it up. He wound up suing the organization.
Right.
Even on top of the way he treated Tua.
But this is my thing. So it ain't just Tua went through stuff. He went through stuff too. If the owners asked him to tank and do all of this stuff, like, bro, I mean, he went through stuff too. And it's like, bro, I can't just all the way just go in on Brian Flores knowing what he was asked to do from the owner. Tank. And he's already a black coach, so he's already behind the 8 ball. You ask him to tank.
Can I ask you a question? Bro? What if Matt Eberflus, even though he ain't that nature, rolled Caleb like that because he wanted Justin Fields to stand for the Bears to build a team around Justin Fields? How would we feel? How would we feel?
I don't know.
We feel some kind of way. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna sit here and fake kick it. I would feel some kind of way. If there's tough love, bro, and then there's to a point to where it is you kind of cross the line with it. Like, I think the first 3 times that first week, Tua got it. I think he probably would have. I think he probably did work harder and probably was, but like you said, bro, that wasn't his guy. Just wasn't his guy.
We got Antoine Mathis checking in. Says he wasn't his pick. That's all. I want to your point, Vic. You brought up the Tua and Herbert situation. I want to ask the panel real quick. If you had to pick between Tua and Herbert, Brian, who you picking first?
Ooh, that's tough. I think I like Herbert a little more. A
Okay.
little more. Just the arm, the size. I think he got a bigger arm than Tua, But Tua been making things happen with that little arm is forever. So I like Tua as well, but I think I'm gonna take Herbert in this debate right here.
Mike, who you taking? Tua or Herbert?
Man, yeah, give me Herbert, man. I definitely take Herbert.
Yeah. Vic, who you taking?
Yeah, I gotta go with Herbert too. Yeah, I gotta go with Herbert.
And I think it's a clean sweep because I'm
And it's
going.
not and that's not a slight at Tua at all. It's
Mm-mm.
just Herbert is he's more of an athlete than Tua is.
Yeah.
Got the bigger arm, more size. You know what I'm saying? He's just a better quarterback. He is. He's just a better quarterback.
And I look at the durability too. Like, I know Justin Herbert had some injuries, but like Tua at any moment, like, yo, bruh, he on concussions on the field, his hands froze up, like scary, bro. I think the size of Herbert gives more durability. Antoine Mathis says I think he picked Justin Herbert as well. So
Yeah.
it's a clean sweep. I want to play the response from Brian Flores because he did take accountability. He says that hit me in a way that I wouldn't say was positive. I got to use that and say, how can I grow from that? How can I be better? Let me see. And he says, do I feel like that's me? No, but how can I grow from that situation? So he's taking accountability, and I think he's in a position where I wouldn't have said what he said because now he's taking all the way ownership, which can be good and bad. But I could have just been like, yo, that's his opinion. It didn't work out and kept it moving. I'm not going to sabotage myself for future head coaching positions. You know what I'm saying? Because people might look at this like, yo, Tua said this. You basically admitted that it happened. I don't want you around my young quarterback. What do y'all think about that?
Sometimes people be in the, just in that moment. So he just responded, without probably even giving it a lot of thought about, his future head coaching positions and stuff like that. So just like he just responded, quick. And like you said, I mean, he could have, we can go back and be like, hey, yeah, you should have did this, you should have did that. But I mean, he said it. So, but, he said, he basically took some ownership of it. So, I mean, it kind of is what it is,
I
But
believe,
I was just kind of crazy to hear that, like, just to hear Tua come out and say that, it just still like, man, that's wow.
Yeah, bro. I'm kind of like, hopefully he gets another chance to coach. I'm kind of like, bro, I'm big on accountability, bro. Like I was raised off of that. My dad always, something that he always preached to me, him and my mom, my grandparents, all accountability for your actions because you're not perfect. You're going to make mistakes. And the accountability that he's made to the media, that was very shocking, but it was very refreshing at the same time because guys don't open up like that. That man, like you said, he could have been like, well, I don't recall that. It kept it moving.
Yeah. Antoine Mathis says he from the Bill tree. They all talk that way. You have to win to be able to own up to that reputation. He said it's a slight with Tua for me. I'm gonna keep it hood. The man got dunk game, y'all. He do got a little dink and dunk. Because I think he dink and dunk, but Tyreek with his speed and elusiveness.
And Waddle with those guys, they turn that 10 yards into 15 and make his yards per game look different. Yeah.
Throw a 5-yard.
That yak. He got receivers that get a lot of yak.
Yeah. Brian, what do you think about Brian Flores? He taking accountability, but did he sabotage himself for the future?
I think his future coaching chances was sabotaged when he sued Miami. So at this point, he working with house money. He can almost say what he want, and you gonna take me or you gonna leave me. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, he didn't damage Tua to the point where he wasn't fixable or he wasn't able to rebound. So if it's meant for him to coach again, he'll definitely coach it again. He's still in the league, but I don't think they checking for him like they were before that stop in Miami.
I think the only way he coaches again, if it's a black owner somehow get his hands on a football team and He want to bring in another black head coach, and his defense succeeds in Minnesota. I think that's a way that he can get in, but that's a lot of ifs.
Man.
I want to move on, man. We do got a preseason game. Kansas City versus our Bears. Caleb Williams will sit out. We talked about this a little bit before the show. I'm not happy sitting, but I understand it. I would like him at least play one series, at least one series. I don't think it's too much harm in that, but I understand the cautiousness. But first of all, before we get into whether he should play or not, I want to give Brian the floor because on a previous show, we talked about the Bears drafting Caleb Williams, and to your credit, bro, you said that Ryan Poles is doing what was supposed to be done by the previous regime as far as picking the right quarterback, and it seems like we have that. I'm gonna give you the floor about what you see. Does it look like we have that guy? And man, just I would say credit to you because it looks like you were right. Ryan Poles did what needed to be done as far as picking the right guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he definitely has. He definitely has. I think what I've seen from Caleb so far is everything that they advertise, but even a little bit more. He's a leader beyond his years. He's a guy that seems comfortable in his own skin. Uh, he's not trying to be bigger than the team. It's like he has embraced the city, and somehow we embracing this guy back so quick. I've never seen an athlete gain the love of a fan base so quickly. But on the field, man, the throws that this kid is able to make, running left, throwing right, 40 yards on the bomb, extending plays, spinning around, man, it's beautiful. And I just like the fact that we're seeing a quarterback actually throw the ball. Look to throw the ball. Okay, if it's batted down, if it's dropped, if it's even intercepted, we can see what you were trying to do. And I'm looking forward to him just growing. I think that all the pieces are in place. They built a great team. We got a top 5 Super Bowl type defense with some studs on offense. I mean, at this point, all he got to do is hand the ball off 20 sometimes and manage the game, and we should roll into the playoffs. You know, anything if you throw for 4,000 and 30 touchdowns, and hey man, we might be talking rookie of the year MVP type stuff. So I mean, I'm in the sky's the limit for this guy. And as much as I love Justin Fields, I understand why this happened and it had to be done the way it had to be done. And now the window with this quarterback contract, we got a few more years. This window is open. So I'm just geeked up, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Antoine Mathis says, I like it. He go out there and go crazy. What does that do? I followed Caleb since high school, Oklahoma, USC, and looking forward to seeing what I've been seeing. And ain't no management, my guy. He said no management. He gonna let it rip. Hey, Vic, he's not playing this preseason game. I know you said you okay with it based on the J.J. McCarthy injury being gone for the season with his torn meniscus. But I would like to him have played at least one series. So you think you've seen enough from Caleb Williams in the preseason?
No, I mean I understand why they're sitting him. I mean, I can't say I've seen it. I've seen enough of no, not really. I haven't seen enough, but I can say I've seen the chunk and I've seen the splash plays. I seen the splash plays, and the 5 or 6 of those that he made in 2 games. That's what I like to see. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the offense is kind of vanilla. You know what I'm saying? In the preseason, they not really showing much, bro. So that's my thing. That like, what's the use of running them back out there when you ain't even really running the plays that you gonna be running in the regular season? It's just like, I get why he could go back out there because reps are reps. I get it. He could always use live game reps against an opposing team. I get that. But you got a guy been playing football, bro, like forever, bro. Like Pop Warner, college, high school. Like he's been playing big games. He got reps. I know it's not NFL. But he's just, bro, so he played football so long, bro. Like, I just don't think it's not really a big deal to me. It's not.
Got you. Mike, being a Chiefs fan, being an outsider, do you think he should have played some reps in this preseason game against the Chiefs? Were you looking forward to seeing them against the Chiefs?
Yeah, both. I was looking forward to seeing him, because I'm Kansas City. I wanted to see him, go up, at least a series or two. You know what I mean, just to get some rest. But at the same time, I still understand. It's a business. That's your first round pick. That's your future. Like you said, Vic, you don't want the J.J. McCarthy incident to happen. So you rather him get hurt when it counts. So I get both ways. So we'll see. I think he's getting good practice against that defense. On the day to day. So I think he'll be all right.
If you are the coach, Mike, are you playing him in his last preseason game? Yes or no?
Yes.
Vic, you playing him? Yes or no?
If I was the coach, absolutely, he would play.
Brian, you playing him? Yes or no?
Nope. Nah, we chilling, man. You got 2 good games in. Hey, we'll see you week 1 in Tennessee or Soldier Field, whichever one. We'll see you week 1. Yep. That's it. He showed me enough.
I'm playing him at least one series. I want to play a series. I want to
Give me
I want to play him a series. Offense, lead, go for a touchdown, and you leave off on a note like that. That's what I want to see lead into the season. Go ahead.
The only reason if Kansas City is the last game, I say no because they got Chris Jones and them guys. I'm not trying to see him take a hit. He made it through this preseason without taking any hits. We good. Let's go. Let's get to Tennessee. Get these dubs.
Hey, Al. That's what Flukes and Ryan Poles are looking at, bro. Like everybody, listen. All the starters are healthy, and all the immediate backups are 100% healthy going into this game right now. So that's what that's where we at with it, bro. That's what I'm saying. I get why the organization is where they at with it. Like I think it was above Flukes, bro. We probably come out on Hard Knocks or something on the next, but that was above Flukes. If it was up to Flukes, he probably would have played them. But Poles and those guys probably like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
I think that came from over Flukes' head, bro.
But Mike, let me ask you.
Only reason why. Go ahead, Al. What you say?
No, go ahead. I'll follow you.
No, I'll say the only reason why I say I would play him is because, just from hearing Pat Mahomes, in practice or in camp, he just like, man, I just got to get hit. I got to get hit. I got to get me ready, get me warmed up, get hit. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Go out there and get hit because, like your guy, even in practice, you can't even hit the quarterback on your team.
No.
You know what I mean? So you might need some of that, some of that fire because Tennessee gonna be fire. I'm not saying they're gonna blitz him the whole game. What I'm saying is when they go to hit him, they're gonna hit his ass. Or excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? The Bears defense not gonna hit him. So I was like, go out there and get touched up a little bit and get that, you know what I'm saying, kind of get them juices flowing.
Yeah. Everyone who's checking in, y'all share the live. Y'all people can see it. They can comment, and we will post the comments. Share the live. Mike Miller. Somebody brought up Chris Jones plans. I don't believe he's going to play in his last preseason game. How many playing for Kansas City? I think you build Caleb Williams' confidence. Are Kansas City playing end of day starters, Mike?
I think they'll play a little bit, but Chris Jones definitely not playing.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only one really you worried about. Like, Chris Jones is a monster. I don't want to see Caleb hit by him either. But if he ain't playing and they going against backups, play him, let him play against them backups, go down, score a touchdown, get confidence. That's what I need.
Well, and then last week Detroit didn't play none of their starters against the Chiefs, but the Chiefs played their starters. Like, it's still about getting those reps. You know what I mean? So, like I said, everybody has their own way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different way of handling. You know what I'm saying? How they want to handle. Don't nobody want to go into the season injured. So, some teams take it back. Some go with it. So
I remember Cincinnati can sit Joe Burrow out against us, man. You can say that.
Brady be out there playing.
Go ahead, Vic.
I said, hey, bro, you see Burrow didn't play against us. It's just like none of their starters. I didn't see Jamar Chase. I didn't see T. Higgins. Like, that's how coaches do it, bro. They pick and choose which game you play, your starters. But for the most part, they play 2 games of preseason. The Bears had that extra game. That's why guys so thirsty to see Caleb. Because if we didn't have that extra game, it wouldn't even matter, man. Guys like, okay, he played the 2 games. He got no time in. That extra game,
he didn't even play in that game, though. He didn't play in the Hall of Fame.
Right,
game.
That's what. But listen, but it's still that extra game. Still got people wanting to see more of him now because he didn't.
But look at this, bro. You can't compare Burrow to Caleb Williams. Burrow coming off injury. I understand why he's not playing. He's a vet in the league coming off injury. Caleb Williams is a rookie. And I understand trying to protect your investment, but at the same time, we still trying to do well in the season. Like, let's be honest, bro. People are talking about the Bears going to the playoffs. Like, yo, I want the experience, but I understand where you're coming from.
But did you hear Flus when he looked to the model of like C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young just to see how many snaps they took in the preseason? That's all he was trying to emulate. He said they took between 45 and 55. That's what Caleb had. I want to say he finished up with like 45 snaps. That was his limit. That's why he kept sending them back out there last week. You know what I'm saying? To try to get some momentum and, you know what I'm saying, get things going because it was already predetermined he wasn't playing this game. That's why I was like, okay, he started the second quarter. He played the whole quarter last week.
Yeah.
Whole quarter. That usually don't happen in the preseason, bro. Your star quarterback very rarely play a whole quarter in the preseason. He started the second quarter, actually. He played into the second quarter. He played the first year of offense in the second quarter where they got the 3 and then they got touchdown and they took him out. Yeah, he played well into the second quarter.
If he don't got confidence, you the number 1 overall pick, the Heisman Trophy winner from 2 years ago. If you need any more confidence to play this game, maybe you shouldn't have been the number 1 pick. So I think he is okay. This is not an audition for Caleb Williams. He's already started the Chicago Bears moving forward. This is an audition for left tackle, left guard, center, left end. So, you know, man, we know what we got in him. We need wins when they matter. So
But
I'm always sitting them.
But you also said you would play him too. You said
no. I sit him. I sit him, man. I'm gonna sit him. I'm gonna sit him. I'm gonna sit him just because especially with the JJ McCarthy thing. But not even if we're not even talking injury. What else can he show me that he didn't show me in his 10 completions in these past 2 games? He read the defense. He showed the off-platform plays. He showed an ability to manipulate the pocket. He didn't turn the ball over. He got out of bounds. He got down. He was able to scramble. I mean, what else can he show? He scored a touchdown. We won. I mean, man.
Great point. Great points, Brian.
Great point. Yeah. No, that's cool. I just think, you know, the season can't get here quick enough, right?
Right.
That's what it is. So,
so
it's just it's not maybe if he need the reps or not. I just want to see him. You know, I think everybody just want to see him out there. You know what I mean? He's a star waiting to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think the city needs that. You know, so I've been living here going on 14 years now, and you know, I ain't seen the city this excited. I mean, of course you're gonna be excited year to year because your team football season. But I ain't seen the city like this, dog. I'm excited too. Y'all got me hyped up.
For sure. Black Butterfly Pod checking in says, I want to see them build chemistry. You don't build chemistry by not playing. Nothing like practicing playing football versus football play. And I totally agree. Listen, bro, we just talked about how Tua and Flores, how just the confidence that Tua needed to succeed. We trying to still build confidence in Caleb. And I haven't seen Keenan Allen catch a pass yet with Caleb Williams. We seen DJ Moore, we seen Rome Odunze, but I ain't seen Caleb Williams. I seen a few to Cole Kmet. Like, I want to see them build this chemistry up. Play them 1 series. But I get it. But it is what it is.
It should be in the cup of.
And it is what it is. I want to move on, man, to another topic in football that's going on in NFL, and that's Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. We know Justin Fields.
Oh God.
and I'm looking at the preseason for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, and it seems like Justin Fields is in another bad situation, even with that team. Like, that offensive line look terrible, bro. Like, it don't look like he has any good. I feel like our weapons now are better than Pittsburgh right now. And our offensive line, I think, is probably better than Pittsburgh right now. And it seems like, once again, Justin Fields is not going to be able to really succeed even in this system. Based on what y'all seen from Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, man, who would y'all have start?
And that's tough, man. Hey, who's their third stringer?
That's a hard one, man. That's a hard one.
Hey, bro, I've been sitting back going forth over this, bro. I went back. I'm gonna be honest. What I had to do, I couldn't base it off of this preseason. I had to look at Russ last year. So this is what I did since then. I went back and looked at Russ last year. I went back and I looked at Fields last year. Boy, we had that offensive line, man. They better get Fields back there where he can make some plays with his legs, man. They better get Fields in there and make some plays with the legs because that pocket ain't gonna hold up enough for nobody not gonna be no passer. And Russ is old and done, bro. Every time this man drop back, sack. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro, throw the ball away now. He can't even, he gets in there sometimes. He can't even get the ball away, man.
Yeah, it's bad.
He looked bad. Then he looked bad last year, man. Like I said, I was not a proponent of the way Sean Payton spoke to him and the way he treated him, but he was definitely right to get on him about his game because, dude, he stunk, man. He stunk, bro.
Brian, based on what you're saying, man, based on the situation, I'm looking at the stats. The stats: 8 for 10 for Russ, 8 for 10, 47 yards. Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, 16 for 23, 159 yards. Of course, we know about the rushing ability of Justin Fields. What do you think so far, man? What you saying?
I think from what I've seen, and I've seen the lowlights of Justin, like the fumbles and stuff like that. So for me, it's a reminder of some of the bad habits. And if I'm Pittsburgh, I'm probably going into this saying Russ is the starter, but he got a short leash. I mean, the leash is. I mean, he better not bobble a snap. He might need can't have no false starts out this joint. Yeah, you know, I don't know, man. Justin is such a enigma to me. Like, I don't know what you're gonna get. You know, they used to say like good J or bad J. I don't know, and he's not even that bad. It's just he's never been that great neither. So if you want to do upside, then make Justin your starter. But for me right now, I get a nod to Russ, and at any moment, Justin, be ready.
Mike, why I say I would go with Justin, I just want to touch on really why Russ is his legs, but also though, bro, he don't have no money next year. He don't have a contract. You need to see what you got in this guy. And I don't think you can do that evaluation by letting Russ start 7 games and then y'all stink and then you bring Justin in for 9 to try to evaluate what you got going forward. Like, I don't think it works because I don't think that'd be enough time for him to show you. Like, I think you started from day one and see what you have, honestly. See if y'all can unlock this vast potential that this kid got. If not, start Russ and see and just like let him go next year. Let him go to somebody else. Gotcha. That's my thing. Yeah.
Mike, Russ versus Justin Fields, man. What you think?
Man, they both look terrible. I was watching it, right? I went back and start checking them out. It's like they both don't want to get rid of the ball. I know these defenses is vanilla. They not really game planning, so it should have been a simple 1-2 step, 3-step drops, man. You know, they run around like they sending major pressure, and they wasn't.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. I think they're gonna go with Russ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to go with Russ, and then, any little slip-up, they're going to put Justin in. And they might do like a 2 little quarterback deal, maybe around the goal line, get Justin a chance to,
I think they got a package for him to play some snaps.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, because he got some talent.
Yeah.
Then you know how the politics in the NFL is, too. Like, you start Justin and bench him for Russ, you might not be able to go back to Justin. But if you start Russ and benching for Justin, then you could always probably go back to Russ and it won't look like,
Hey, because he been benched before.
Yeah.
Already. That's a great point. And that's what I think is going to happen. They're going to start Russ just on the pedigree. Him being a champion, a Super Bowl winner, a vet. Like, they're going to respect him and start him. But like you said, it's going to be a short leash. Like, and look, hey, Tomlin got this streak of not being under 500 for all these years. And
man, bro, I'm looking at Cleveland's defense. I'm looking at Baltimore's defense. I'm looking at them defenses in that north. Man, Russ barbecue chicken back there, my dog, boy. Hey, boy, Cleveland, like, man, come on, bro. Like, Cincinnati ain't even that bad with Trey Hendrickson and a few guys they got. Like, I'm looking at the defenses in that north, bro. Pittsburgh, man, they better shore up that old line. I don't care who they got back there. They better shore that old line up quick too.
They schedule ain't friendly either.
Not at all, man.
Pittsburgh's schedule is not friendly. Hey, if you get a chance, pull up they schedule.
Yeah.
I'm looking like, boy.
Man.
That AFC
Man, my buddy was talking about that. I don't never want to wish. I know you never had a losing year, but I bet 5 or 6 wins probably can get Mike Tomlin on the hot seat.
Black Butterfly Pod checking in says, I'm starting Justin Fields. I seen him evade the rush and made the throw. Then I seen him throw a ball off an old lineman and catch it and throw it. He makes great plays, but then on to the ball, Russ is done. Start the kid. Listen, we all know Justin Fields has more upside. We know he has a higher ceiling, but I think they're going to start Russ, and like you say, they can go to Justin and then come back to Russ if they need to. They're not going to start Justin Fields. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, he scrambled and he threw the ball, but it still wasn't beyond the line of scrimmage. So, I mean,
bro,
I don't know, bro.
But listen, I feel bad for Justin Fields, but actually, this is what he chose. Remember, when he got traded, they said this is where he wanted to go, and Poles looked out for him, and that's why the Bears got such low value for him, because he wanted to go to Pittsburgh. That was his preference, and this is what he chose. But I feel bad for him because he's still not in a great situation, it looks like. So I hate it for him, but Russ is going to start, then they go to Justin Fields, and then they might go back to Russ. It's going to be a carousel, but I still think Pittsburgh will still end up above 500. Somehow Mike Tomlin going to make it happen. That's his pedigree. He's going to be at least 9-8. I don't know how they're going to do it. It's going to be a rotating carousel of quarterbacks, but he still I will bet my bottom dollar that he will still end up 9-8 just based on how he operates. Do y'all think they still gonna be 9-8 above 500? What y'all think?
I want him
I
to
would say that they're gonna go out there. Hey, they're gonna go out there and play hard every week, bro.
Yes.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yes.
See, that might be why you can't get no quarterback. You better stop shooting 500 and go and put the tank on, and hey, go and get your Shador. Stop playing out there. You're gonna get
Bro, that's my
Shador
thing. Like, bro, I'm seriously like, bro, do you really believe that you're a contender with Russ? You know what I'm saying, bro? This is my thing. Do you really think you're a contender with Russ? No. Man. Get Justin in there and see what you got going forward, bro. That's my thing. Russ ain't seeing no field if I'm the coach, bro. He done, man. He ain't seeing no field if I'm the coach. I get his pedigree. I respect that, bro. But football ain't like basketball, and LeBron and KD with these guys can still give you 30 a night at 35. Russ is barbecue chicken back there, bro.
But I bet you when they signed him, they basically guaranteed that he was going to start. They was going to give him a chance to start.
Bro, they barely. He ain't making no money from them. His money coming from Denver, bro. They got Russ on like $2 million or something, bro. Like, it's not even a money deal. Russ getting paid whether he spent the bitch or not. He got the bag secured.
It's gonna be a short leash. It's gonna be a short leash. Russ will start. I bet he's gonna start, and then it's gonna be a short leash. I want to get to another story.
That just make no sense, but I get it. Yeah, I get it though. I get it.
I want to get to a story that keeps coming up every time the Olympics come around. Tyreek Hill says he can beat him. Now he's saying he can beat Noah Lyles. Last time Usain Bolt, and now it's Noah Lyles, man. And my question is, who you got? Who you got, Tyreek or Noah? So I'm looking at the numbers. Based on the numbers, Tyreek Hill, first of all, he ran a 4.29 in the 40. But in a 100-yard dash, he got a 10.19. Noah Lyles is 9.79 in the 100. Tyreek still saying he can beat him. What do y'all think?
I'm going with Noah Lyles, bro.
Yeah, I got to go with the track star, man.
Yeah, for real. Same man.
Hey, and I think in that 100 meter, Xavier Worthy might beat Tyreek Hill too. Just to throw that out there, because I've been following Shorty. He ran like a 4.20 or something at the combine, the fastest time ever. Yeah.
Black Butterfly Paul says he's going with Tyreek. That boy running with pads on. Well, I would say this: in the combine, he didn't run with pads. So when he got that 4.29 in the 40, that was in draws.
Shorts in the tank top. Yeah.
Damian White says he's taking Noah. I'm taking Noah too, bro. Like, the numbers speak for themselves, man. Like, I think Tyreek Hill just like putting it out there. We still have
clickbait. Yeah, he like putting that clickbait out there.
Yeah, because, like, make it happen, bro. You talked about you can beat Usain Bolt. Make it happen. Come on, man. James, both checking in said this is interesting. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, so I clicked on the little interview that Uncle Shay and Ocho had with him.
Yeah.
You know, he just like, man, you know, Tyreek, he just all talk, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, you get with my agent and you know, say you want to make it happen. He said, I'm at the track. But other than that, man, I'm not talking to y'all, man. That's their profession, you know what I mean? That's why I would take Noah just because that's just what he does. That's his profession on that track. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying taking nothing from Tyreek. Tyreek fast as hell with pads on, helmet, shoe, cleats, all that. You know what I'm saying? But I think you get that boy Noah in his element. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll take Tyreek down, man.
Everyone that's checking in, once again, y'all make sure y'all share the live. Y'all people can see it. We post the comments, and we will be posting the comments. Another story, football, I want to get to, man. Listen, Jim Harbaugh tried to hire Colin Kaepernick as a coach, and it ended up not happening. He said he's going to not do it at this time, maybe later on. Colin Kaepernick says he still want to play in the league. He's 36 years old. He says he's still training to be in the league. And so my question is, why he couldn't try out as a backup for the Chargers? I looked up the Chargers backup. His name is Easton Stick. Okay, Easton Stick is the backup quarterback for the Chargers in the preseason. 13 for 26, 0 touchdowns, interceptions in the preseason. Why Colin Kaepernick couldn't try out for the Chargers as a backup? You know what? You know the reason why he couldn't try out? Because Jim Harbaugh, he wants the smoke, but he really don't want the smoke. Like, I'll bring you on as a coach, but if I bring you on as a player, that's going to be too much PR. It's going to be too much of a media. I don't want that much of a distraction as a player, because one injury happened. Now you actually in, and now we got to deal with that media circus. But if you a coach, like, I can deal with a little smoke. You know, yeah, you my coach. You know, he back in the league. But to put him in, to bring him on as a backup, that's the big smoke. What y'all think?
Definitely big smoke.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah,
too
like,
much smoke.
yeah, he like, yeah, I won't. He like, yeah, he basically telling everybody like, this what I'm on.
Yeah.
But I love Kaepernick. I just honestly, my bad, bro. I think he's too far removed, bro. That's just me personally. I think he's too far removed from the game.
But what about Easton Stick numbers? Like, who is Easton Stick? Who is that?
Somebody who ain't gonna be
somebody ain't got no controversy.
Yeah, no controversy.
He's Chase Daniels Jr., bro, who finna hold that clipboard for 10 years and make about $40 million and then retire and start doing videos and make another grip.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. You get what I'm saying, my brother? That's how it goes.
That you know, he was willing to hire me, so he ain't ducking no smoke. So, you know, I think that was solid for him to even extend that offer to Kaepernick to be on the staff. No, you can't play, man. You 36. You're not Tom Brady, bro. You was a mobile quarterback when you was in the league anyway. So at 36, you probably lost a step. Man, no, we'd rather give a youngin' the opportunity, you know. So I know it ain't that.
Workout though? You can't bring him in for a workout though?
Man, he could work out as a quarterback coach or something like you can work. You could come work them out, but nah, you ain't getting on the field. Him and Harbaugh could be looking for a job next year. Both of them.
So what you think? What you think about Kaepernick's mindset that he was almost in the league, right, with the coaching job?
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't think he wanted that, right? He still wanted to play, right? That's why he didn't take it. So he turned that down, right?
Right.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's gonna be your next opportunities, bro. Who else gonna give you them opportunities?
Hey, bro. I still with Cap. Now it's time for Cap, bro. Coach will go sit down somewhere, bro. Go on, coach will go sit down somewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go take that thing and build these young quarterbacks up. If you got that knowledge, spread your knowledge to some of these younger guys at the position, bro, and lead the on-field along. Bro, it's over with, bro. It's over. It's not happening no more.
This was a publicity stuff for Jim Harbaugh. Like I said, he wants small smoke. He don't want the big smoke. I'm gonna give you the small smoke. Look at me. Hey, I'm willing to bring Colin Kaepernick on my staff, but I don't want the big smoke. Look at me, black community. I'm willing to bring him on as a coach. Ain't nobody else doing that. Look at me. Look at me. I don't want the big smoke though. Come on, man. Let's tell it like it is, bro. He wants to be like, I'm that guy to bring Colin Kaepernick back in the league. I ain't only gonna bring you as quarterback because that's too much smoke. But I can bring you on as a coach because that's a little smoke. And I can get some people behind me. Come on, man. That's what it is in my opinion. I could be wrong, but to me, he can deal with the little smoke, but he don't want the big smoke. That's just me. Because I think like this. Until he hits that 40-year-old mark, I still think he can try out his backup. Like, these backups are trash, bro. Like, bro, Easton Stick, man, nah, bro. Bring in, give me Cap. Give me Cap. Give me Cap, a mobile quarterback that can move. I know you might be a little long in the tooth, but give me Cap. I want to give him a chance. That's just me. And I feel like the NFL owe him at this point. The way they blackballed him out the league, bro, I don't care, man. Give him an opportunity, bro. Y'all took money out this man's pocket. I know he got a settlement, but the way y'all did this man's career, man, give him a chance to get back in the league, bro, the way they blackballed him. Do the NFL owe him that?
Man, I mean, they owe 40 acres and a mule, you know. So if we, you know, I don't know if they owe him anything, man. You know, they tell him shut up and play. So they weren't trying to hear none of that stuff, and no agenda for being pro-black or kneeling down for whatever the cause was. It was so long ago. And I think he kind of blew his chance. Remember, he had the whole workout, and then he moved the workout to a whole nother location and had everybody chasing him, and he did some weird stuff anyway. So, man, I think it's over with for him. And
Hey,
you
wasn't that
might be on
Miami?
to
Was that
something.
Miami?
It was
I
something.
don't remember where it was. I
It
don't
was
know what he did.
It might have been Miami. I forget. But
Or New Orleans? It was one of them. It was one of them teams.
hey, but they did something. They was trying to do something, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna work out like this." He didn't make it deep on himself. He's a little rebel. He's a little rebel. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta question his mind. So like you started to say earlier, like, what will make you find, okay, you can't finish your dream as being an NFL player? And I know that might be a tough pill to swallow, but at this point, you are never going to see an NFL roster staff on any other circumstance. And this man Harbaugh gave you one more chance to get in the league, and you say, "Nah, I'm still trying to put the cleats on, coach." What is wrong with it? It's come on, man.
Hey
At
man,
this point,
Make it make sense, dog. Make it make sense.
man.
I'm down with Cap. I'm down with Cap until he 40. Until he
Hey,
down with Cap.
go and get a Cam Newton too. I
T40, that's funny,
think Jay
man.
Cutler got a little bit left in the arm too. I'm just messing with you, man.
Hey, I
I'm
hope
just messing with you.
Colin Kaepernick start a podcast and air them all out. Air Goodell
Yeah.
and air all of
Mm.
all of them.
Hey, Al, I do understand what you're saying though, bro, because somehow, and Brian, you know his name. Somehow, Mike Glennon is still a quarterback on somebody's roster getting the check. Bro, I saw this man. You know how I came in from having a few drinks the other night, and the game's be on NFL Network. So I was sitting up. I'm like, man, there go Mike Glennon, but I forgot what team it was, bro. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Mike Glennon's still getting millions of dollars, man.
They rotating these backup quarterbacks, bro. They rotate.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I do get it. I get it, but
Yeah.
Cap 36 though, bro. I still, you know what I'm saying? I can't get on board with Cap, bro. I can't. Not at 36. Now, back when they blackballed him, I would love for him to get another chance.
Right.
Not at 36 though, bro. I ain't about to waste my time with it, bro. I ain't about to waste my time with it, bro.
He's never been a backup. He always been. He might really want to be a starter. You want that controversy in your locker
Hey, bro,
room?
man, for the come in the locker room and tell Justin Herbert. He for the come in the room and tell Justin Herbert it's over with, son.
He gonna have that poster on the wall with his fist in the air on
Man.
Afro.
Hey, but the game changed. A lot of rules have changed since he been in the game. So it's just like, man, you got a lot of catching. I know you might watch and you working out. He might be in top shape, bro, but you're not in football shape, bro.
Yeah. All right,
You don't know the rules right now. The defense has just changed since then too. So I don't know, bro. I think just hang it up, Cap. You could have been probably a great coach. You could have been a great QB coach.
I bet you he still got his mobility though. I bet you he still can move better than half of these quarterbacks that's still in the league. And in today's league, you need that.
Hey, bro. Here's my thing, bro. Punt returners and kick returners are down around the league. They can't find nobody on no team to really feel punts and kicks. Alford shouldn't be the punt returner or something if he still got his mobility. But as days as a quarterback are done, bro. Done. Even as a backup. Done, man. The man done, bro. Like, he's done, man.
I'm rolling the cap. I'm rolling the cap. And we can move on and go to some basketball news. Gershon Yabusele from the Olympics is going to be joining the Philadelphia 76ers. And I believe this play right here got him a job. He plays for friends, and when he dunked on LeBron, I believe his career got resurrected. This shot right here of him dunking on LeBron James, which is a great sight to see, is what got him back in the league. He's joining the 76ers, and I think he's going to do well, man. What do y'all, if y'all got a chance to see him, he averaged 14 points a game in the Olympics, and he played well against the USA. What do y'all think he can bring to the 76ers as a role player?
Man, stretch four, athletic, looks a little athletic. You know, probably could do a little bit of everything: rebound, defend, shoot the three. But I don't think he's gonna come over here and be Wembyamba. You know, I just think he's gonna be a. You know, that's just how it is. You know, they want the next thing from where the next thing is from. So the French is up one with Wembyamba. They tried the Sixers say let's try to see if there's some meat left on this bone and. After a dunk on LeBron, he got a little momentum right now.
Yeah.
Got him a job.
I think so. He got drafted by Boston, played 2 years, only averaged like 2 points or something like that. But when I look at his body type, like he can be like a Draymond Green type, in my opinion. Like I'm watching this dude play, and he got great court IQ. He does a lot of everything for the most part. And he's stocky. And it's like, I feel like he can play a role, definitely with the 76ers. They can definitely use him. And I think he could just be a great role player. Vic, did you get a chance to see him play and what you think he can do?
Yeah, bro. I like the toughness he'll bring to Philadelphia because that's what they need. They're going to need some toughness down there with PG and Joel, big as he is, they gonna need a guy like this guy. This guy tough, he fearless. I just like the way he played. He played fearless, man. A lot of guys wouldn't even try to do that to LeBron, bro. That was one of my favorite plays of the tournament right there, bro. I got up out my seat like, man, not only did he try it, man, he put LeBron on the poster, man. That's going up on his wall. His kids gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
He did. He always did like the LeBron shoulder after he dunked on him. You know what I'm saying? He kind of stood over.
Hit him with the, and then look back at him. Yeah, he hit him with and then look back at Brian. Yeah, hey, but yeah, bro. That's why I watched a few of his games against other teams too. Toughness, relentless, got a motor guy. He type of guy like, I'm not saying that he's that skill type, but you know how James White was for the Celtics, like that piece that's just a glue guy. 7, 8 points, 4 assists, could hit a 3 here and there, steal here and there. That's what this guy brings. He'll just like stuff the stat sheet, but it won't be like basically scoring, but he'll have his hand in like every other aspect of the game.
Mike, when you see this picture and what he's done, do you think this picture got him a chance back in the league with the 76ers?
It sure in the heck did. That's the biggest player, you know what I'm saying, in basketball right now. You dunked on him like that because I looked, I said, man, was that LeBron?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he definitely got a job. I mean, he hustling, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he can get you 10 to 12 points and a few rebounds. You know what I'm saying? That's why they was in a lot of games over there anyway. That that toughness and hustling and rebounding. So a lot of teams need that, a lot of teams done lost that in the NBA to me.
And then what made me have really get to the playoffs and found out that Luol Deng been the one spending the money and coaching these guys up too, I heard.
Yeah, in South Sudan.
Yeah.
If I'm Gershon Yabusele and I did that, I'm definitely framing that and I'm putting that in a frame, like post like that. I'm autographing that. And I'm gonna have that forever. Like I'm never gonna get rid of that thing for real.
Hey, he can market that thing and make him some money, man.
For sure. That can go up for auction and it's gonna make a little money for him. But I think he's gonna do well with the see him back in the NBA and what he can bring to the 76ers. Church scripture today is Matthew 6:33. Went through the word today, and this came across today as I was reading the word. It says, "But first and most importantly, seek, aim at, strive after His kingdom and His righteousness, His way of doing and being right, the attitude and character of God, and all these things will be given to you also." This is the Amplified version. The other version says basically, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. And it just made me remember that a lot of times we ask God for things, but this scripture says when you seek in Him and His kingdom and His righteousness first, all these things will be added. So all those things, the houses, the cars, your health, whatever you could think about that you might be asking God for, when you seek in Him, this scripture to me is saying, if you seek me first, all these things that you want, those will be added, because He don't want those things to take over Him as number one anyway. So when we put Him first, He's going to give us those things. He don't want us to have the things first and then Him second. So Matthew 6:33, man, just a quick scripture for you. I also got a day in the life of Al today. I've been doing physical therapy. I broke my ankle. For people who don't know, I broke my ankle. I'm recovering, so I'm going through physical therapy. And in the physical therapy, this lady, shockingly, just basically asked, "Who you voting for?" And this is like a thing. Two of the things that people talk about, you don't talk about, politics and religion. But I don't subscribe to that. Like, I'm okay with having that conversation. Long as you can be civil. Like, if we disagree, that's cool. But we ain't gotta, like, a lot of these people just going crazy about these candidates. Like like these candidates actually know you. They don't know you. Like, stop going hard for these candidates like they know you. And so we had a discussion, and she basically asked who I was voting for, and I said I was voting for Kamala, and I told her my reasons why. She said she was voting for Trump, and she told me her reasons. Right? We had a good conversation. But my point, my question to y'all is, are you okay with talking politics and religion in public, or is that something you stay away from?
I'm okay with it as long as the person I'm talking to is, receptive and, like, not judgmental. Like, if we can have a good dialogue back and forth, like I said, respect my opinion, I respect yours, then, but if that ain't the case, then I move around like, okay, I can't talk to you because it's either your way, or the highway, and I can't, have a conversation with somebody like that.
Yeah. What about you, Vic?
Bro, I don't really deal with politics. So, I really wouldn't, like, I would listen to somebody, I'm always listening. Not that I don't know about politics, but I just don't fool with it. But I don't have a problem with talking religion in public at all. No. I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. I just don't really I don't do politics.
For sure. Go ahead, Brian. You?
Yeah. Respectfully, as long as we can do it respectfully, I'm willing to have a conversation about almost anything. But yeah, not on the first date though. You know what I'm saying? We can keep like that.
On the first date, they can get crazy on the first date.
Yeah, for sure.
That's another question I might have to pose to the people. Do you talk politics and religion on the first date? I might clip that up and ask that question to see what
Yeah, you got to, man, because these politics be so serious, bro. And it's like, no disrespect to our older generation of black brothers and sisters, but they are the most serious people that I know when it comes to politics. Oh, my goodness, bro. Like, I was down in Mississippi having a conversation with my father, boy, and I said something, and it hit a nerve with my own father, bro. Like, it hit a nerve having a conversation with him about Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Something I said to my dad hit a nerve with him, bro. I was like, oh, okay, this is why I don't do politics. You get what I'm saying? This is why I don't do it. But it hit a nerve with my dad. I'm like, I apologize to him because I didn't even mean that. But it was just the truth. I told her, I said that, bro, there were white people that voted for Barack Obama, and that's the reason why he helped him get in office also. Man, they weren't trying to hear all that, man. You know what I'm saying? They weren't trying to hear all that. Don't be doing Barack like that. The black folks got up in there. You know how people get, bro. And respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Yeah.
White says still a lot of grown folks who can't have a simple difference of opinion. That's facts, man. Like, in this era, bro, the Trump era, like, bro, these people are just like, they can't talk. Like, they like, even I got a homie, bro, that said that he would bet us $1,000 that Trump is getting back in office, and we don't even have, and if Trump don't get back in office, we don't have to give him, but he'll give us $1,000. Now, of course, he didn't pay up, but that's how far he was willing to go. That's how much he believed in Trump. And now he say he can't even come back to poker night till Trump is in office. Like, he won't even come fellowship and kick it with the guys because his guy's not in office. It's like, bro, you riding that hard for him? Like, come on, bro, we kicking it. And so that type of stuff like that, bro, it's like, it's too much for me, man. Like, you won't even kick it with your guys over some politics. And that's when I say it's too far. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, to each their own, man.
Man, like this guy even being able to run for president, like, is a joke to me, and it just reaffirms why I don't even deal with politics, bro. Like, a guy like Donald Trump should not be allowed to run for anything.
Yeah.
Anything political. I'm talking about he shouldn't even be able to be a alderman of the 16th ward down there in Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even qualified to do that. You know what I'm saying?
This is something
bro.
new.
Bro, it's just a joke. Like, the last time this guy was the president, he tried to tell him he ain't moving out. Y'all gonna have to come get me his own. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting up out of here. And then 4 years later, he can run again and got a great chance of getting back in there. That just reaffirms to me, bro, how big of a joke this stuff is to me personally. I don't knock anybody else. I don't. But just to me personally, it's a joke.
We dealing with something new. We never had a convicted felon running for president. That's something new we never dealt with. But we will see how it plays out. Damian White says, bro said not even the alderman.
Right.
Yeah. Look, man, remember, support the show. You can send stars on social media, subscribe to the YouTube, follow us on Facebook, IG, and TikTok. We're now also on all streaming platforms, so you can listen on Spotify. We out there now. I finally found out how to get it out there on Spotify, so that's on and popping now. So listen to the audio, and they even got visual on Spotify. You can still see the show on Spotify as well. I have the golf Allen Powell shirt still in full effect. If y'all in the golfing game, you know what I'm saying. My man Vic is supporting the show with the shirt, and so if you want to support the show, you can put your order in. We ship long distance, and any color you want, you can get, and we'll make it happen for you. So thank y'all, brothers, for joining the panel again, man. Hey, football season, so you know it's going to be like this. Yo, keep your phones handy, brother. We're going to be doing this all season.
You already know. Let's go, baby. And tomorrow night, let's go, Chiefs. Hey, win, lose, or draw, baby. I don't care who we play. As long as it's Chicago, we got to get it.
Hey, bro, all I can say is bear down, bro. Like I told him, I ain't with that clout stuff. I ain't with that clout stuff, man. That's these kids. They can have the baby bears. That's the clout stuff. We just gonna say bear down around here, baby.
hey, man. Nah, what's your thing now, dog? What's that?
No, don't do that. Don't do that, fam. Don't do that, fam. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Quit playing, Mike. Hey, Mike, quit playing, bro.
Hey, some people are doing
it. Hey, man, that might be a thing, dog. It might blow up, man. You never know.
Right.
Hey, Brian, you doing a claw?
Hey, if I can get a ring on it, I do the claw. I get a ring out. I'm gonna say that.
Hey, bro, just sit up with him and say, like, man, you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah, for real. Right. At this point, whatever Caleb do, hey, I'm with it, man. What's next? Straight up.
If they win the Super Bowl, I still can't bring myself to do the claw. Like, I can't.
I just can't, bro. It's not in me, bro.
Hey, Al, you don't know what you'll do when they win, but so we'll come back to it when they win. You know what I'm talking about?
For real.
They call me back out. I might have to come apologize and say I was wrong. I
bet money if they win, you gonna do the claw, big dog.
That's one thing I always sit around though, bro. Like seeing the Bears win to the Dolphins. Like I said, I was 10 years old. I remember '85. I was 10 years old. I remember that. My grandfather recorded the game that day. He had on VHS. We went back and watched it for years. You know what I'm saying? Even as I got to be an adult, we would still go back and watch it on the VHS and at his house. I just now knowing like we hanging out at home, we cooking as an adult, we watching the game, the Bears are in the Super Bowl and they win, bro. Can you imagine how it was? Like it was lit here when they win and they lost to the Colts. Like it was crazy here then.
Yeah.
It was.
myself doing a claw if it's alcohol involved. Alcohol might do
If they're beating the claw out you, bro.
Hey, he getting closer and closer to doing it. Either way it go, he getting closer and closer.
David say if they win, I'm gonna do the claw so much they gonna think I'm gangbanger.
I guarantee you that. It's gonna be a lot of people doing a claw. I guarantee
For
you.
sure.
Man, that's what's up, man. Al, man, appreciate man having me on, bro.
For sure.
Bro, thank you once again. Appreciate the love, Al, man. I'm gonna keep supporting the show, bro. All y'all guys, man, thanks for y'all knowledge though too, bro. Like always a different perspective. I always hear different perspectives where I can take something and make me think, you know?
Yes.
Hey, it's always love. And I will say this, bro. It's gonna be a lot of spicy people doing them claws too. Them spicy.
It's a little spicy. I didn't want to put it out there, but it's just a little spicy. Just a little bit.
He a little
Just a
spicy.
little bit though.
As long as he goes down, we don't care. But I'm telling you,
Hey, bro, see, that's my thing, bro. That's like Caleb's signature. I don't want to be biting off a bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to steal bro's style. That's bro's thing. You know what I'm saying? Let him go ahead. That's the Caleb. That's the Caleb claw, baby.
hey,
Get him, claw. Get him, claw.
I ain't got nothing. Hey, I ain't got nothing against the spicy one. But if we
That
start
was funny, dog.
whole,
Nick, you a fool for that one.
hey, we out of this thing. We see y'all next week.
All right,
Peace.
man.
We lock and load, Allen Pants.